Alrighty guys. Hello guys. Welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon to all of my yums and everybody, everywhere, all over the world. What's up, yums? Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World coming into you on a Thursday afternoon. I think this will be March the 9th. Very sunny day outside. Just sitting here having me some lunch. I'm having a diet peach tea, black tea here. And I'm also having me some naked chicken that I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But I took and put it in the air fryer. I put a little bit of my mixture to a little bit of hot sauce to it to give it a little texture, like a little coloring and everything. Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, let me get a little bite in. Let me give my yummies some. Have a bite, yummies. So let me get a little bite in, y'all, and then we're gonna talk. Hot. Oh, so good, guys. Take another bite, yums. I'm gonna have to get me some more chicken wings. What do you call these things? Wingdings. Sorry, guys. And do this little mixture again. All right, yums, have a taste. I put it in the refrigerator to let it get a chill. It's not the best tea, but it's okay. Come on, yums. I figured. I cooked 6 pieces would be enough for lunch. Yeah. So good. Ooh, the hot. What I did was I fried them a little bit. And then I took them up and I dipped it in the batter sauce that I made. And this is what I got. Sorry about the licking through the fingers, but it's so good, guys. All right. I did manage to get 2 pieces in me. So, am I too close to the camera? The topic of the day as you all know, I'll get that. Beloved has went viral. Now I don't know if it's pertaining to TikTok. YouTube. Or whatever one it is, but I do know it is pertain to Miss Beloved's. Wait, Miss Beloved gained weight. I love her, my teeth, y'all. Her gained weight and everything. So Miss Beloved came in and she did a video. Hold on, guys. She did a video. Talking about food. So that everybody know how much she weighs now. Beloved is at a scale of 193 pounds. Yep, y'all. Miss Beloved. £7 pounds away from 200 pounds, as she said. Well, she didn't say 7 pounds, but she said almost 200 pounds. Now, because Miss Beloved is so short, she's only 5 feet tall. That is really considered an excessive amount of weight for her because she's so tiny. And as I stated to you, Yum Yums, whom all that watches the videos, that at any point or another, and I got my water, y'all. As Miss Beloved says, she doesn't have health issues as of now. Let's just say as of yet. And everybody's on it, y'all. All right, that was good. Let me just talk. I can eat those too after I'm done talking to my Yum Yums. So everybody's on it about Beloved weight gain. Now, you know, sometimes we all tend to eat very unhealthy at a point or another. Now, as I stated to you guys that in the video that I made, I think I uploaded it yesterday. I think, guys, I believe I did. Oh, excuse me. That means there's more room for those 2 chicken wings, but we're going to set that to the side for a minute. And she gained, you know, the next amount of weight. And because Miss Beloved is only 5 feet tall, you know, it shows the weight. But as I was telling you guys, now, the fact of the matter is she has to be careful because when our age change, our body change. You understand? She went from one destination to another destination, from this destination to that destination, and then she went back to the seafood boil. Now, I watched a gentleman earlier today. I was getting dressed, guys, so I didn't get time to get the gentleman's name or anything like that, but you know, they were saying that Miss Beloved should stop eating the seafood because let me tell you something. There's an X amount of mercury that you can have in your body from too much seafood, and that is the main issue for me that I'm concerned about with Miss Beloved. Although it's not my business, that's Miss. Listen, guys, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. That is Miss Beloved's business. That's her life. If that's what she chooses to do, that's her business. But us as her fans, and we admire her and we love her, you know, some people may not like her, and that's on them. You know what I mean? I like her, so I'm going to have concerns, compassion, and consideration for Miss Beloved life, as well as concerns, compassion, and consideration for Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world as well too. But overall, you know, eating the seafood, it can be a little bit too much at a point or another. Now, she loves seafood, and she says she's, you know, I guess her freezer is full of seafood, her, you know, her deep freezer is full of seafood. But at some point or another, Miss Beloved, you have to subside that a little bit, because too much mercury in the body is not good. Now, as you said that your doctor said that you're fine. Okay, let's try a little bit more yum yums. It's okay. Yum yums. No food in my teeth. As she stated that her doctor says she's fine. Now, I just want to just state a fact that you're fine now, Miss Beloved, but because of our aging, when you age, your body age. I don't care how much emphasis you put on your body. I don't care how much you go get a bustier here, you get a tuck here, you know, you get a boost out here. As you age, all that body fat breaks down. It breaks down. When you age, your body ages. So just inserting all of that unnecessary stuff to your body at a point or another, if you live long enough to see it, everything changes. And we're not saying these things to bash Miss Beloved, because we have concern. We have compassion. We have consideration. We watch Miss Beloved. I've been watching Miss Beloved since 2017. And she went from one thing to another thing accordingly, you know. She went from this, I said accordingly, allegedly, she went from one thing to another. 1 minute she was on the keto, 1 minute she was on the smoothie, 1 minute she was, you know, she did the insert where they had the colonoscopy thing to clean out the waste. And one thing she's on this, then the next thing she's on the vegan, then this. Listen, you confuse your body. You confuse it. You confuse it because you're doing all these different multiple things to yourself, Miss Beloved. Now, because we have concern for you, and because, you know, like you said, when you gain the weight, you gain it in your arms here because you had the surgery back here in the back of your arms. I'm a big girl. I have big arms, okay? But, you know, my arms are not like really big here. My forearms are big girl arms. You know what I mean? I can't lift it now because my shoulder hurts me. And when I watched Miss Beloved Life, when she was doing that seafood boil with the potatoes and the mussels and I think it was one video I watched her, she was doing it with the lobster tails. Listen, one way or another, allegedly, Miss Beloved, too much intake of anything is no good for you. And you gained your weight all in here. You know what I mean? We can see your appearance is starting to change. You know, we see the weight gain. You know, like you said, you're 193. You're 193 pounds. I'm going to go in, guys. I'm going to finish this chicken before I get cold and finish talking to me. Yum yums. So good. She had 193 pounds now. That's big for her because she's so tiny. 193 pounds for me would be good. But because I'm tall, all the structure would show in my face, my shoulders, my arms, and my waist. I would look like a complete Skeletor with, you know, that. I'm at 280, and that's too much for me, technically speaking. And Beloved is at 193, and that's actually too much for her because she's so little. Now, we only state this, and you know, about this because we want her to be around for a long time. You know? We don't want Beloved to get rich fast and young or pass away rich You know? Not around to enjoy life, you know, and live life to the fullest and enjoy her wealth. We don't want her to die young. We want Miss Beloved to continue to live on. We all want to live on. Guys, I promise you, Yum Yums, that was so good. Look at this. I'm going to season up the rest of those wing things, and I'm going to have that for dinner with me some broccoli and some cauliflower rice. Maybe cauliflower rice. I don't know. We'll see. So we only speak of it because we just have concerns for her health, because as she stated, you know, hey, you know, she's 48 years old. She's not a young woman, you know what I mean? She's young to you know, to a certain extent. She's young, you know, but we want her to be young and healthy. We don't want her to be young and then all of a sudden she's struggling with illnesses, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, here comes the sleep apnea. Here comes the sciatica. Here comes the arthritis. Here comes the sugar diabetes. Here come congestive heart failure. Here come cardiovascular problems. Here come high cholesterols and things of that sort. Being 48 years old, Miss Beloved, you know, we have to make a better choice and a decision in our lives. Like you did, you know, you did the best that you could. You went through different and multiple things to change your ways of eating, but, you know, you went back to your seafood boil. And we are known for Miss Beloved for her seafood boils. Now, let's take it back to 2017, guys. In 2000, I believe the end of 17 or beginning of 18. However, when Miss Beloved was eating very much so, even worse than she's doing now, but she's only consuming the seafood boils, which is the potatoes with all the high carbs and everything. You know what I mean? Potatoes are very, very fattening and has a very lot of potassium in them. And we need a certain amount of potassium in our body. We need a certain amount of iron in our body. We need a certain amount of salt in our body. These are things that we have to worry about and maintain our cool and keep our bodies at a level where it doesn't, you know, get off balance and completely out of control, because it can happen. You understand? Now, because Miss Beloved, I'm sorry, guys, it's pretty well healthy now. You know, I'm just stating, you know, and a prior example, what can happen in as, you know, time go on, as the years go on, as her life progresses to go on, where all of a sudden, you know, you're not feeling well. You know, you go to the doctor and they're telling you your blood pressure is high. She doesn't suffer from cholesterol. She doesn't suffer from high blood pressure. She doesn't suffer from sugar. She doesn't suffer from heart failure or cardiovascular problems or sleep apnea or sciatica. You know, she doesn't suffer from any of this. But just setting a prime example, what can happen as the years go on, and being 48 years old, 2 years away from 50, you know, how the body can escalate to change and flip over and do a 380 turn on your body. So we're just basically saying, Miss Beloved, because you have completely went viral with this video about your hair, you know, your weight gain. But she did come in honestly and she let everyone know, hey, you know, I'm going to give you guys my actual weight, which is 193. That's big for her because she's little. You know, so maybe at a point or another, Miss Beloved may make a decision and a choice, and a better choice, because she's done multiple things to exceed the weight, and then she gained the weight back, and then she, your body becomes confused with all of this. So she has to stick to one level or another of what she wants her body to go through and how she wants to change how she eats. Now, seafood, I heard that seafood was not fattening, but seafood do have a lot of mercury. That's one thing that she has to watch out for, the intake of the mercury. You know, it has a lot of mercury in it. And another thing she has to watch for, that she said that when she does her seafood boil, you know, that she doesn't put all that sodium to what she mixed with her onions and this, that, and the other. Someone made a statement, and I'm not going to call the name out. I was watching them just the other day, and they were saying something like, you know, because Miss Beloved made that statement and said that she doesn't consume all of that when she does her seafood boil. You know how all the seasonings is in her packets. She doesn't consume that in with her seafood boil when she comes to the table and she, you know, presents her seafood boil. She doesn't have all that she has in that seafood boil that she's doing, like she has all that in them sodium packs that she sells. Someone made a statement and said, I told you, did not tell y'all that Beloved was not eating that seasoning? Did not tell y'all that she was not eating that seasoning stuff that she you know, she sells? I told y'all that Beloved don't eat that. Nobody listens to me. You know, nobody believed me when I'm just kind of paraphrasing it a little bit and said, I told you that Miss Beloved do not eat all that sodium that she sells to people in those packets. Now, okay, everybody, you know, gave her a play, you know, bought Miss Beloved seafood seasoning. I didn't buy it because I don't eat a lot of sodium. I don't eat a lot of seasoning. I don't even eat salt, because when you buy something from the store or a restaurant and you're, you know, being served or something, you know, you have a little bit of salt intake in it anyway. I don't use seasoning. The only thing I use is garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, Mrs. Dash. Okay, if I do, I use a little pinch of Malaya salt. I can't pronounce the damn name. Malaya salt or sea salt, just a little pinch, because I do not like salty things at all. You need an X amount of salt in your body. You need an X amount of sugar in your body. You need an X amount of whatever. You need just a certain amount in your body, and you don't need to fill your body up with too much and overtakes your body. You know what I mean? And so, with that being said, someone said, I told y'all that Beloved don't eat that seasoning that she put out there. I told y'all that when she do her boils, y'all think she putting all of that in there, mixing all that up with that seasoning salt that she's selling, but she's selling that, kind of paraphrasing it, guys. In other words, saying, but she's out here selling it to people, you know, making their health worse, making their health bad. You know, they're doing seafood boils with that. Well, I'm not going to necessarily say that, although we know that the intake of it, all the sodium that's in it is bad for you, but to each his own. If you want to buy it, to each his own. That's on you. That's your business. If you want to buy Miss Beloved seasoning, that's your business. You know what I mean? Buy it. But if you're going to eat it in a moderation type of way. You know, you don't need to use the whole pack. But someone made that statement and said, I told y'all that she doesn't eat that seasoning. And now that she made the hot sauce, what are they going to say about her hot sauce? Somebody's going to make a smart accusation about her hot sauce? No, yet I have not tried her hot sauce, because the fact that I like hot sauce, but hot sauce don't like me. Now, with the chicken that I just had, I put just a little bit of hot sauce, and I put some sazon, just a teeny bit of sazon, the red looking sazon on there, just a little bit, not a whole pack. I opened the pack, they're about this big, and I just took about that much out, and I just took and just wiped my hands through it and marinated it really, really good. And then I fried it a little bit without any flour or anything else on it. And then I took them out and put them into the air fryer. Banging. Okay, so now this person's trying to make that accusation, say, I told y'all that Beloved don't eat that seasoning. I told y'all that when she do those seafood boils, she don't put all that in there, you know, but everybody else is eating it. Well, like I said, again, to each his own. If they want to buy Miss Beloved seasoning, go ahead. You know what I mean? Give her a play, buy it. But me personally, I will not buy it. No disrespect, Miss Beloved, because of all the sodium intake. We know, you know, I know, they know, we all know that it is not good for you. You know what I mean? So this person tried to make that statement and said, oh, when Beloved presents herself to make her seafood boils, I told y'all that she was not eating that. I told you guys that she was not putting all that seasoning and sodium into her seafood boils. I don't know. I can't listen. I can't say what Beloved do, but she did say, now Miss Beloved did say, when she do the boils, she doesn't put all that in there. She just put what she puts in there. Okay. All right. So does that mean that, okay, because she puts what she want to put in her seafood boil, now the accusation is that, oh, but you can serve it to everybody else. You could sell it to everybody else to make their cholesterol go up, make their high blood pressure go up, to send them into cardiovascular problems. And, listen, whether we choose to believe this, guys, or not, and I promise you, Miss Beloved, I wonder and I pray that this video reaches you, because we love you. I love you, Miss Beloved Life. I love you and your family. I watch you guys all the time. And yes, I do have concern. I do have compassion and consideration, for you. Because, when you eating and your hands, you guys do have extremely large hands, Miss Beloved. Your hands look swole, as if you're retaining fluids in your body. Your arms here are heavy. And even you said so, that because of the surgery, the weight gain comes in here. You said your boom boom is big. You know what I mean? But all I want to say to you, Miss Beloved, and I hope that this video is still recording. I hope it is. That please, honey, just be mindful, cautious, and careful. Be very careful. Be very mindful how your body flips the script as you age. Okay? Never underestimate, and I'm not saying that you're underestimating what can and cannot happen, but in all reality, as you age, your body ages. And anything could do a 380 twist, and your health can go left, which we're praying, and I'm praying that it does not do that. So guys, on that note, my yum-yums, my wonderful, wonderful yum-yums, and each and everybody, everywhere, all over this world, please stay positive, stay blessed, keep that peace, stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. Remember, life is short, and if you don't take a heed to what's going on with you and your body, hey, we don't know. All right. I love you, yum-yums. Have an amazing, 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 amazing Thursday. And be careful out there. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, thumbs this video up, reach over, hit that notification, push all, so that you, and Miss Beloved Life, I hope you subscribe to the channel and understand what Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world is talking about. We love you, girl, and we want you to be around for a very long time. We're not trying to discriminate, or we're not trying to bash you. We just love you, and we just speak for concern, out of concern for your health as well as ourselves. I'll talk to you yum-yums later. Enjoy the videos, please. Bye, guys.